Today I'm going to show you how to make ube fresh milk. Ube is getting more popular now. It is originally from the Philippines, and so this has been a requested video tutorial. A few of you have already tried making my ube fresh milk using the recipes from my book. This time I am going to show you exactly how it is made. If you haven't yet got a copy, make sure you get yourself one. I'm going to use this brand, which is from Long Beach, 100% purple sweet potato powder. If you're using a mix, the recipe will be completely different. And this recipe is also the same if you're making taro fresh milk. But the taro that you have to use must also be 100% pure taro. And I'm going to use sweetened condensed milk, I'm going to use evaporated milk, and also fresh milk. The base for this is fresh milk. If you're going to change the base to say green tea, you can use the same proportion that I am going to use for fresh milk. Today I am going to show you how to make it in 3 different cup sizes: 12 ounces, 16 ounces, and also 22 ounces. Before we start making our drinks, I first would like to introduce once again, for those that still do not know, my milk syrup recipe. And milk syrup is a combination of sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk. And because these days less sweet is better, I'm going to change my normal proportion, which is 2/3 condensed milk to 1/3 evaporated milk, to making it half and half. So 50% condensed milk and 50% evaporated milk. So that's exactly 200 milliliters of my milk syrup. The reason why I combine this is so that it's easier for you to pour it. And also, when you refrigerate it, it's easier for you to get a more liquid form of the milk syrup. If you refrigerate sweetened condensed milk, it will take you a little bit of time to be able to use it because it'll be quite sticky. So there you go. How long can you keep this milk syrup? You can keep it for at least 7 days, because these are all canned, and canned milk lasts longer. But make sure you keep them refrigerated. 12 ounces. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of my purple sweet potato powder. That is roughly about 7 grams of this powder. And then into this, I am going to add my milk syrup. The milk syrup for 12 ounces would be 30 ml. Start with the milk syrup. Make sure that you mix it thoroughly. As you can see, this is now very thick, and it's not going to work if you add your milk into this. So what I suggest is that you add your hot water. Now you get to this texture and you are ready. It's okay to have some bits there. Fresh milk on top. I need 90 ml of fresh milk. This is the first way you can serve it, and when your customer takes it, all they have to do is to give it a good stir. Gorgeous purple sweet potato latte, or fresh milk, or ube fresh milk. This is the first way of presenting this drink. Now we are going to make our 16 ounces cup, and for this I'm going to add a bit of variation in the way that we prepared it. So once again, I'm going to use my measuring cup here, and for 16 ounces I'm going to use 2.5 teaspoons. So 1, 2.5 teaspoons. And into this, what I'm going to do is to add the hot water first. Let's see if that works better. I'm going to add 45 ml of hot water into this. Add your milk syrup. For 16 ounces, I'm going to add 45 ml. Using the hot water first before your milk syrup, it is harder to dissolve your purple sweet potato powder. So I would suggest that you put the milk syrup first and then the water. But I'm just showing you what the outcome will be if you follow this procedure rather than the first ones. For the second one, I'm going to use a different presentation. I'm going to add a swirl using my purple sweet potato mix here, and use the back of the spoon to give it a swirl around the cup. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix everything in my mixing cup here. I'm not even going to take off the spoon here. With a scale, you can tear and add 150 ml. And this time, you can pre-mix the drink before you serve it to your customer. Ube fresh milk, or purple sweet potato milk with a swirl in 16 ounces cup. Finally, we're going to make in the largest cup 22 ounces, and I'm going to show you another different presentation. This time I'm going to use a tall glass. Into this, I'm going to add more purple sweet potato powder. 1, 2, 3 level teaspoons, or equivalent to 1 tablespoon. And this time, as I have suggested earlier, you must start with the milk syrup, this time 60 ml. You have to be really patient with this. This is a special powder, so this is the process that works best. If you don't get a purple color, that is not correct, because as you can see from what I've been showing you here, the purple comes out very beautifully. Hot water in, 45 ml, same amount of hot water for all the 3 cup sizes. And if you are not happy whether it is fully dissolved, what I suggest is that you use a milk frother like this one and then froth. I like the texture of this one, so maybe I would recommend that you definitely get one of these. For 22 ounces cup, I need 180 ml of fresh milk. Using a scale is a lot faster, but the problem with the scale, if you overfill it, you are not able to get out what surplus you put in there. Okay, so again, I'm going to use my milk frother to make sure it's well combined. I could see some bits there, some undissolved powder, but right now it is perfect. Okay, so this is my purple sweet potato or ube fresh milk. This time I'm going to make it a little bit more premium, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a milk foam. For this, the final presentation, I'm going to add value by adding milk foam on top. Purple sweet potato latte or fresh milk using 22 ounces cup with milk foam on top. 12 ounces, simple presentation, but 2 layers at the beginning, and then you have a bit of a swirl, mixing everything in before you put in the cup, and this is mixing everything in, put it in your cup, and then also adding some milk foam. That is perfect. That's all I would like to share with you today. If you have any questions at all about any of these recipes, do let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my book, All Things Milk Tea, everything you need to know about milk tea and starting your own business, bubble tea and milk tea. I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.